What we're going to look at tonight is how can we recalibrate our walk with God? Are there little things we can do just where it takes one little tweak and suddenly our walk with God comes alive? Jeremiah 15, but some context here is that Jeremiah had been interceding for Israel. Throughout the book of Jeremiah, you see over and over again, he starts crying out to God and says, "Oh God, help the people of Israel, help the people of Israel." And it's interesting, because different people in the Bible did that before him, and God was all for it. God said, "Jeremiah, these people have turned so completely from me, I don't want you to intercede for them anymore." So we get to Jeremiah 15 and look at verse 1. Here's God's correction. "Then the Lord said to me, even if Moses and Samuel stood before me, my mind would not be favorable toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth." Eventually, God does show mercy to his people, okay? They do go into Babylon, there is judgment, but he does eventually draw them back. So it's not that God never showed them mercy again, but at that point in time, what Jeremiah was doing was coming out of Jeremiah's own heart. It wasn't coming out of God's heart. There had to be an adjustment. Sometimes, when we're not walking quite in what God has, even if it seems like we're doing a good thing, we all of a sudden don't get God's results. Let's go down, 15 verse 15. This is essentially what Jeremiah says. Listen if this sounds familiar at all. "O Lord, you know, remember me and visit me, and take vengeance for me on my persecutors. In your enduring patience, do not take me away. Know that for your sake I have suffered rebuke. Your words," verse 16, "were found, and I ate them. Your word was to me the joy and rejoicing of my heart, for I am called by your name, O Lord of the hosts. I didn't sit in the assembly of the mockers, nor did I rejoice. I sat alone because of your hand, for you have filled me with indignation. Why is my pain perpetual and my wound incurable, which refuses to be healed? Will you surely be to me like an unreliable stream, as waters that fail?" Have you ever felt like, "God, what's going on? God, how can this be possible? I'm doing all this stuff. God, look, I haven't sinned like these people sinned. God, look, people are mad at me because of you. How can you not be backing me in this? Why am I not being healed? Why am I not experiencing your presence like before?" Look at God's answer, verse 19. This is a key for us. "Therefore, thus says the Lord, if you return, then I will bring you back. You shall stand before me. If you take out the precious from the vial, then you shall be as my mouth again. Let them return to you, but you must not return to them."